Hello everybody, I am Brandman19 and welcome to episode 29 of our Golden Circle campaign in Supreme Lure 2020. Right now as it stands, we own, most of the East Coast, some of the Great Lakes region, all of the Gulf Coast of, well, at least the U.S., parts of the Midwest the Great Plains, and then parts of the Midwest and the Southwest down here. The only thing remaining that is really the United States down here is California, and they actually own a lot of the West Coast too. So, as it stands right now, we do own most of our target for the U.S. We just need to take California out, and then we'll have all of our target zone and that'll be pretty much everything that we'll need on it. I did notice something though, that we are really low on UN approval. That's not a good thing. So we're going to take like a tiny break on all of this fighting for a little bit, and we're just going to kind of sit back and enjoy ourselves, focus on getting our construction down. Maybe we can get somebody to attack us, and that would be kind of nice, because if they attack us, then we're not liable for when they, we're not able to get in trouble for whenever they decide somebody's going to attack us, and we don't have to worry about it. So maybe we can get lucky in that regard. But who knows? We need to let some of these this construction go down anyway. Lots of facilities getting done, stuff like that. I really want this to get done. This waterworks would be nice. How are we doing on water? Pretty good. Honestly, we're doing pretty good there. Making money. As long as you're making money in it, right? You should be pretty top notch. Let's see. We did just set a whole bunch of new research projects. Trying to get some AA units taken care of. Not that we really need them all, but it's a good idea just to go ahead and knock them out now so we ain't got to worry about them later. We have 25 now of, I spoke just a little too soon, 25 of 39 slots used up, or at least 39 projects that can start being used up. So that's good news. Just gonna let these guys tick it down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add nuclear weapons. Not that we're gonna use them. I don't like using nuclear weapons. It has to be an extreme situation because you're pretty much kicked out of the UN immediately when that happens. I'd like to stay in the UN for this one. Okay, that big battleship, the Summit, it's done. So that's a big one knocked out for us. Get that Iowa knocked out too, and the Arleigh Burke, and we'll be in great shape. Let's see, what's the next thing? They should be starting to run on some of these, yeah, here's the Patriot Pack 2s. That's a good little unit. I don't know what we're going to end up building more of, though. Unemployment's at 5.9%, inflation's at 1.8%, tax rate's at 86.4%. We got to watch this UN approval rating. Let's see, let's look at the numbers here. So we have, okay, we have about a top 50 domestic approval. We're tied for first, and military approval at 100%. We have the most in our treasury. We have no debt, so I guess we're tied for first in that one. We have maybe a top 50, 75 GDP per capita. We have the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, the sixth largest nation, which when we take over Mexico, then we should jump over the next two for that one. Not at war. Tech level, we're at 112, means we're sixth as it stands. We have killed 2,482 units, which is about 1,000 more than second place. We have only lost 231. That puts us in the top 25 as far as losses, or the bottom 25, I should say. Military casualties at 299 puts us in the top 10, and military casualties is not good. We are the largest in land gained. Land loss, there's quite a few guys like Tibet and them being worked on. We have the fourth largest military. We have the best military production. Let's see who else out here. We are the 4th largest nation. We have the highest UN subsidy rate. We are ranked 140. That's not good. We're the 140th worst nation per this. Let's look here. 17,402. Okay, we're not in the top 25 in total score. Not in the top 25 in Diplo. Not in the top 25 in economic. We are the #1 in technology. And not in the top 25 in approval. We are running 5th in military score. So we're up there in some of these scores. Not everywhere, of course, but still. Not too mad about that. Naval stealth designs, advanced submarine design both get done on the same day. That might set some of these projects off to the side while they start working on submarines or something. Let me double check that. Looks like some of them did open up. Not very many. If they do open up, and we've already worked on something else, we have other stuff finishing up shortly. It's weird. We've been attacking people that, you know, we have plenty of business to attack. I completely forgot we put Colonel Sanders as our, or Colonel Saunders, but it's Colonel Sanders' picture. I completely forgot about that. It kind of startled me. And Arnold Eastwood. Instead of Clint Eastwood or Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's Arnold Eastwood's running California. Their GDP is really low. 22,000. Those people must hate him. Okay. Yep, unit design, DeSoto County class transport. They're slowly peeling away some of this stuff. That's good. Like seeing that. Gyro stabilized guns, which would be great to have. More of these AA are getting started. A couple supply vehicles, some more of these submarines are going. There's some coal mine right there. We're down to 330 million in construction. We're trying to get that down as far as we can. Where are these guys at? The ones that are supposed to be working. Oh, that's right. I probably sent them in. Whoops. Okay, let's grab them all. There is 12 of them. Where were you all working? Somewhere, yeah, right here. Perfectly fine. We'll send them right here. Get this hydro facility knocked out. Let's see, you got 48 being built, 17 missiles, 18 aircraft, and only 3 naval. Up, tech level went up. Let's see, there's the harpoons. Nothing in there. Looks like the Molnar popped up, but I don't know about that one. These are fine. Okay, we'll wait it out. Nothing too amazing popping up there. But we did go up a tech level. Important stuff right there. Some coal mines getting done right there. Naples was eliminated. Where is that? Let's see. Yep, down here. Rome did it. Rome is reconquering. That would be a fun campaign. If I could have like a Roman state. I wish I could start really small, like start with Rome that's like this big and just start pushing outward and outward and outward and outward. That'd be pretty cool to see. Like a Roman Empire mod. Everybody else has their standard nation state sizes. Alright, yeah, nothing really to do. We just gotta wait. They moved to satisfied from not too happy. Which is good news. There's a research breakthrough in gyro stabilized gun mounts. The LSD-36 Anchorage transport was finished. Makes us at 25 of 38. We'll add it again if there gets down to 24 again or something. But until then, there's no point in messing with that. There's the Excalibur, the Lowsat, M9 Tracer. Space armor will be done very shortly. So will this supply vehicle. So will the Ohio. The Arleigh Burke is about the same amount of time. The Whitney Island does too. Yeah, we'll have several things getting done very shortly. We got to have it drop down by about 14 though. Okay. Wish I had some good technologies coming in to kind of push us along as far as getting everybody on board with liking us again. That would be a nice group of things to have. We're down to 290. It's good to see right there. Up another research breakthrough in space armor. That's probably going to move on to something else though. Well, as long as it's removing something, that's fine. Excalibur has about a month left on it. Tracer has, 3 months. About a month on 21st century naval vessels. Common missiles starting to go. Laser gyros, okay. Let's see here. Now some of these AA aren't going to take very long. I'm seeing a lot of them at about 3 months time. Some of these supply vehicles are taking too long though. I don't like that. Submarines. Arleigh Burke is 11 days away. The Iowa is 26. That'll be a huge project done. It takes... It says it takes 2 years to build it. That's a long time. But I don't know how long it takes to research. Doesn't seem like it says. How long does it take for the Arleigh Burke to be built? 140 days. They can turn out an Arleigh Burke every 4 months. Wow. What about Zumwalt? 202, so 6 months, to 6 to 7 months on those. We're down to 275. Hydro facilities did get done, so that knocks off quite a bit of it. Probably a lot of these guys who are adding oil and gas fields to themselves are going to be included in that. They're about 2/3 to, to 3/4 done, somewhere in there. Which I must confess, this looks like it's turning into a waste time while we fix everything episode right now. We're steadily pushing ahead in like research and stuff like that, but it's just taking us forever to get some other things done. Of course, we could do some planning if we want to go after California a little bit harder than what we had planned. Setting up maybe a 10 to 15 vehicle strike force for the north. Another 10 to 15 for here, about 20 to 30 down here. And pushing across and just slowly taking out California would not be a bad idea. Having a three-pronged, a small guy up here, another guy here, and this guy when he gets done joins them. Then having a pretty big guy down here push across to San Diego and then up. That's actually not a bad idea. Kind of like that actually. Huh, okay. Yeah, without even that hard of a thing, I figured out what I'm gonna do. I am looking. They have a lot of things that aren't finished here, or well, they're smaller or middle size things. We don't want that. We want the big stuff. Stuff that's gonna produce more jobs. Good lord, this is taking forever. 14 days. Okay. 37 of 25. I'm going to rejoice when this Iowa is done. 20 days and it's still, I mean, it looks like it's at 95 or so. They probably took it 2.5 years to research. We've been working on that one for a while. It's only 2024. We're only like 4 years into the game. Let's look at our domestic approval. We're at 37.3%. I can't get too much better than that. We're at 86.4% tax rate. We need to have that go down if we can. We'll make the people even happier with that. Okay, oh, look at that. Quite a few things to finish. Spaced armor, supply vehicle, the Whidbey Island, and the Ohio-class submarines. Pretty cool, we're knocking stuff out pretty quickly now. Actually, I'm seeing a bunch of these MEMS getting done, or getting work on. The Vulcan Commando getting done. Not bad, I like seeing that. How many units do I have? Roughly 300 and something units. I remember we had like 50, and we had like 20 units, and we were trying to stage wars down here in the southeast with that, but now we're growing exponentially fast. Engineers, nope, no new ones. Diplomat, okay, advanced diagnostics, research discovery, nope, we're gonna do that on our own. We're still sitting at just satisfied. We're not really moving above that. 276 in construction. That's not moved at all. I wonder why. Are we just slowly getting some extra stuff done? This is still going on. 10 days. Dang, it seems like it's moving really, really, really slow right now. Wonder what's up with that. Why is it going so slow? I don't know. Okay, there's a bridge transporter. Let's see. Trying to figure out where I'm going to stage these units. It's kind of weird because I do need to have a clear staging area for guys here. Then another staging area, I guess, behind it for the group going in this way. I don't think I need a staging area for this. It seems like it's not going to turn into much. I will need a staging area down here. Probably going to be like right in here. Actually, we'll do it right here. Then they'll push across here and then go up. And they can work out from there if they want. Okay, 276, we're still right there. That was a power, other done at Lakewood. Which that's like right up here, isn't it? No, that's Paradise. Never mind, that's not even close. I have no clue where Lakewood is. I need a good find tool to like find where certain places are. I mean, I could just do this, but oh, that's, whoa, that's way up there. What was that doing in Michigan? I haven't done anything up there in a long time. These oil, I do see the oil fields getting done. 14 days waiting on those. Looking at my prey. My prey. If I take over the UN Protectorate, though, like, not only do I get, like, the Bahamas and Jamaica and stuff like that, I get all of this, And then I get this, that. See, that's why I need to make sure I have long range ready to go. Yeah, UN Protectorate for there. Denmark still has that. Some of these guys still have those. That's Norway's. Even no. Let's see. Yeah, down here I'll have some of these guys. I have a bunch of islands, pretty much. Yeah, England keeps these islands. All right. Yeah, here. See, here's some more UN Protectorate islands. It's like almost like I have to kind of be ready to. I'll probably end up having to save that for last, as I'll be hopping from island to island to island to island to island to try to take out as much as I can. Like here, you know, I'll just be going. I'll come here and then I'll try to build my bridge, take it, then try to take that, and then try to take that, and then just hop from airfield to airfield. Yeah, all the way, and take each island as best I possibly can. Let me look at these guys. Yeah, they got pretty decent treasury. But alright guys, I'm going to end this one right here because we have reached time. I know nothing happened, I'm very much aware. We did go down to 265 million from in construction from like 400 million. That's pretty darn good. We have a bunch of petroleum facilities that are slowly, and they're just about done. If I take a look here, we're looking at, yeah, 19, anywhere from about 10 to 20 days on each of them. It's mostly these power facilities that's taking the longest. Not a big deal. I'm gonna get rid of this eyesore really quick. Well, let's do that. There we go. It's mostly just small stuff getting done. But alright guys, I want to say I appreciate y'all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.